Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a mental health reality check. I feel that it's really necessary for me to be doing this right now because of, the pandemic and everything that's been going on in my life lately. I'll start off by saying I've been in a serious funk lately, and I can't even pinpoint it to one specific thing. I feel like it's the sum total of little things that have been going on in my life. I definitely say that the biggest contributor has been the pandemic and all the lockdowns that have been going on worldwide. Things aren't so great economically back at home, and knowing that you're in this place where you can't necessarily relocate to another country to look for greener pastures is frustrating, to say the least. That sort of thing puts a lot of pressure on you emotionally, and I really have felt it over the past few months. The second thing for me was being a new mom. It's actually really overwhelming. I don't feel that it's spoken about enough in general, and in my experience, I actually think that I went through some kind of postpartum depression. There was a time when my baby would cry for really long periods on end, and she would want to be held, have someone sing to her, and just be there. But then there were so many other things that were competing for my attention at the time. There were so many things that I had to do for her and for me and for the rest of my family that I couldn't necessarily do when I was consoling her. Sometimes when it got extremely rough, I would lock myself in my room with the baby, and whilst she's crying, I would just cry too. I would hold her and just break down, like do the ugly, snot coming out, tears coming out type of cry. That was just my coping mechanism, and as the pressure built up, I would just try to let it out every once in a while, and then things would, kind of get back to normal. Things definitely got better as she got older, and now she hardly ever cries, even though I'm not physically with her. My mom tells me that she hardly ever cries. At some point in this year, work was another thing that was weighing down on me. So when I came back from maternity leave, I felt this kind of imposter syndrome. It was quite funny because this was work that I had done for 5 years, and it was in a field that I had been studying in for about 10 years. But what was getting to me was that I had been away for 90 whole calendar days, and I didn't even get a single call that things are falling apart, we need you. And I just felt, okay, if they could function for 90 days without me, then they don't really need me. The funny thing is, it was the first time in my job that I really felt replaceable. But over time, I then started telling myself that I do bring something to the table. I bring the me to the table, and that's good enough on any day. And also, being a mom made me so time conscious that when I did do my work, I was very efficient, even more organized than I was before I went on maternity leave. One thing that's had the biggest impact on my mental health and emotional well-being in general has been being on the contraceptive shot. I have had it up to here with hormonal contraception. If I ever use it again, it'll be, I don't know why I would ever do it again. And even this time around, initially I wanted to do the IUD method, but then I was advised that it's not suitable for me based on the information that I had given the healthcare worker. And I ended up on the 3-month shot. Honestly, it could not have come at a worse time. I'm always just so weepy and so emotional. It's like riding a roller coaster when it comes to the way I feel. Just to put it into perspective, the other day I was crying because I thought my 6-month-old baby hates me. She does this thing where when I video call her, sometimes she'll smile and be happy to see me, and then sometimes she'll just look at me like, "Who are you, lady? I don't know you." And that has been getting to me. Like, I don't want her to forget me. I don't want her to not know that I'm her mom. But then when I played the situation back to myself later, I realized that I was being unreasonable. She's a baby, out of sight, out of mind. I can't expect her to remember me when I call her every other day, and I'm not physically with her. I won't go into detail about how this has affected my relationship with my husband, but let's just say it hasn't been easy, and I am trying my hardest to not let this change me to the extent that it has, and also to wait it out until December, when hopefully all these mood alterations should end. So the shot has to go for everyone's sanity. That was actually quite hectic to talk about, but I just wanted to keep it real and let you guys know that it's not always rainbows and butterflies and boss moves going on in my life. I go through stuff as well, and I just try my hardest to stay positive and grow through it. Thank you so much for watching. On the right here, you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And on the left here, you can check out another one of my videos. I upload new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!